we're doing another review today. And after a short hiatus, which I'm sorry for, I was sick, and between that and work, just haven't had time to do many reviews. Today we're going to be looking at Maketoys Meteor, which is their take on Starscream. This is a really good rendition, and it's kind of like a future imagined version. It's very cartoony, which you can see. It's missing the jet thrusters in the front, which are the I guess they're called vents. But I mean, it kind of grows on you. But I mean, it's in my opinion, for me, I grew up with Transformers. In '84, I was 11 years old. So I mean, I got used to seeing that. So I mean, on my toy and stuff. They did include it in the cartoon a couple times, but I mean, it still looks good. It still looks really good. I do have some cons and pluses about it. The plus side is, I mean, it's vibrant. It's very Starscreamy. I think the face is a little dark, which in the cartoon his face was dark too, but this is just like you can't see it. But the cartoon aspect of it, I mean, I like it, but it's very like the details gone, you know. And that's just me. That's just personal opinion. There are some really good places since they did that to put faction symbols. There's a member on TFW 2005. I believe his name is J-Ream. He's doing the shin guards, the shin vents, and he's also going to be doing the chest fans. And those look really good. I think they'll go good on this figure. So let's dive right into it, shall we? If you take a look, let's get up close here. If you take a look, you can see these feet actually come folded flat when they come out of the box. If you click up on this bottom part 2 times and then push down on it, it'll pull out this top piece, which I'll show you right here. It'll pull out this top piece so you can pull it out a little bit more. I know some people were having trouble with that. I had trouble with it until I figured that out, and I was like, hey, there's that. Other than that, I mean, I love the gold for the cockpit. At first I didn't like it, but it really grew on me. So, I mean, it's an all-around good figure. If you look around the back here, we can get some focus. Thank you. If we look around the back here, there is a small backpack, not much. He does have a butt flap, but I mean, it's not really seeable from the front, so I mean, as long as you don't display him backwards, you should be okay. I've been enjoying mine. It's got some really good accessories, and we'll get to those in a few moments. Let's see. Let's take a look at the box, shall we? Let's get the box up here. On the front, adjust the camera. On the front, you got Starscream, Maketoys Meteor. On the back, you got your obligatory product shots. Hit my backdrop. On the side, you got a dark picture of Starscream's leg. On the other side, you got a dark picture of Starscream's chest. On the top, you got an upside down picture of Starscream. And on the bottom, you get this, which is a warning, of course. But there's a sticker over this, right here. And I'm wondering what was underneath it. And I don't want to tear it up to find out, but it's just kind of weird. Like they decided, hey, we're going to put this extra stuff on there. And curious minds want to know, like mine. Okay, so let's get back to him. Adjust the camera again. So for you guys that are subscribed to me and are really good fans, thank you so much. I do have some other figures I just bought. I haven't had a chance to put them on here yet. Constructor's coming, and the FM, what's it? It's some kind of warrior. The Silver Drift, the all metal one. I'm gonna do a review on that one really soon. So let's go ahead and do some quick comparisons. here he is with my other Maketoys favorite. This is Decibeltron. Get a size comparison here. I do have the other head figure, or the other head applied to this right now. You guys are going to get to see that if you watch the video all the way through and watch the skit. It's on there. And then, and Decibeltron doesn't want to stand up, fool. And he still doesn't want, there we go. And here he is with MP10. So you get enough size there. I think these scale really good together. I do not have the original Masterpiece Starscream. I did have the same mold for their Skywarp, and I really like this a lot better. I mean, it just screams G1 to me. It screams Starscream, you know? Get it? Okay. Now, let's go ahead and take a look here. If you, he does come with some extra faces. So let's go ahead and pop his own noggin off. If we can get his noggin popped off, there we go. I didn't realize his noggin came off when I first got it, and I was trying to take these things off while it was still in the figure, and that wasn't going real well. So he does come with this, the smirky face from the cartoons. Come on, focus. And like I said, it's okay. It's just really dark. So let's go ahead and pop that one out. Pop up. And he comes with a hey, how you doing face. It's just all flat blank. And he comes with the "You Are the Father" face. Ah! Alright. So we'll go ahead and pop that one on there. Alright. Just squish that in. And alright, we're good to go. Alright, so let's pop this back on. Yeah. Ugh. And it's on. Now, let's look at here. Let's look over here. We did come with a instruction sheet, which you could see. Nice. He also came with a black and white paper instruction sheet. I don't know why. I really don't. But hey, why not? I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, so let's get this fool transformed up. Now, for intents and purposes, we are going to take these off because they don't stay on during transformation anyway. By the way, these are on a hinge. If I can pull it out. I'm not sure why, but there you go. And we'll take another look at that when we get them into jet mode. Alright, let's get this set off. Now there are die-cast parts in here. The thighs are die-cast. The middle cod piece, I think that's die-cast. And then these pieces back here are die-cast. And then this piece right here is plastic, and I can't figure out why they would do that because it really does not want to tab in real well. On mine anyway. So his wings always flopping around. Floppy wings. Alright, now. Good enough. Let's go ahead and get him transformed up. Alright, first thing I do, so I don't forget, is I go ahead and transform the hands. So what you want to do is face his hands toward you. Okay. Oh, and let's talk about articulation real quick. I'm sorry. His head can move left and right just a little bit. Down quite a bit. Up practically nothing. His arms can come all the way up. And can swivel all the way out. And there goes the wing again. He does have a more than 90-degree elbow joint. He also, let's move the camera a little bit. Sorry. And here's my only gripe with him, is he doesn't have an elbow or bicep swivel whatsoever. It's kind of weird. All right, the hands are on a swivel. And the fingers, the last 3 fingers open up as one. And the index finger does open. It's supposed to open. It does open. Mine doesn't want to open. Come on. Yeah, there it goes. And it's really stiff, and I'm kind of afraid to break it, so I'm not really going to pull it too far out. I'll fold it back in. And the thumb is stationary. And then the waist, there is no left to right movement. There is an elbow or ab crunch. If you pull this down a little bit, he can crunch a little bit more. That's part of transformation more than anything. But it really makes for some really nice poses. That's one reason I got this figure. If you lift the skiff herps. Yeah, the skiff herps. If you lift the hip skirts up, you can get forward movement all the way. And I think this will actually go quite a bit more. Yep. He can do the Vegas dancing. All the way back. If you move the butt skirt out of the way. And all the way back. Knees. Knees are crazy on this thing. I really like it. Oh, I like it. The knees can do more than 90 degrees. And when you go to put it back, everything comes untabbed. So we're kind of transforming as we're doing this. Okay. Come on. Get back in there. No, no talking, no talking. Good enough. Anyway. Coming down to the ankle. The ankle is on a swivel, so it can go out. And I think it goes out a little bit more than that. I'm kind of scared to do mine because it's really, 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 really tight. The toe can move downward and upward. Put that back. And the thigh, I always forget this. Thigh can come out this far. He can actually do more than the splits. And I believe, yes, it's on a hip swivel. Okay. So, that's articulation. And now we can get down to transformation. All right. That rhymed. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and start with the legs first. So, what you want to do... let's get back down here. I've got to get me another camera soon because I can't see what you're seeing all the time. Okay, so flip that flap out. Flip flap. Flip flap. And pull out this panel. Pull out the rear fin. And it folds up. Really nice. There is a double joint right here. It's barely noticeable in play mode though, so it's not really a big deal. Pull these down. Go ahead and tilt the ankle a little bit. Swivel the thruster in. Go ahead and pull the foot down. And the foot's kind of a pain because it's on this double joint in here. So you got to push down, push up, push down, push up, push down, push up. And do the same with the other side since we're already there. Okay. Yay. Alright. So once you have that done, go ahead and, while this is still open, go ahead and rock that leg back and fold the leg in on itself. This piece here is going to stick up just a little bit, and that's normal. You want to hear a click when you push the leg in, just like that. And then push this forward and lock it in place. Okay. Now, one side done, pull this back. Well, just leave it up for right now. Kind of makes it less likely to snap off hitting something else, you know. Okay, so do the other side. Take the small wing out. Unhook this panel. Bring out the tail fin. Woohoo. Okay. Bring the leg down on itself. Click. We like the clickety clickety. Alright. Tilt the ankle slightly. Rotate the thruster down. Okay. Fold that back. Alright, fold this panel back down. A little bit forward. And bring the legs together. And clip them in place. Alright, we're getting there. I think the bottom half is done. Now, if I remember right, you got to lower that hip skirt, so I'm going to fold these out a little bit. Just for now. Alright. So, on the upper body, go ahead and face the palms downward behind him on the hand. And then bring this up. Fold it in on itself. Do the same thing on the other side. Fold it in on itself. This just makes it easier later. The instructions say to do it a different way. Mine, it's just really, really crazy tight doing it that way. So I decided to try it something else. Okay, get the wings out of the way. 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 Alright. If I remember right, the chest piece opens. Chest piece opens. And you're going to collapse the arm on itself. And here we go. This bottom portion and the top portion will separate on a double hinge. Bring it on up. Pull these. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't see. Let's get up here where we can see. What do you think? There we go. All right. And so we are going to pull these pieces down. And they are also on a double hinge. Let's see. Try to remember. Don't break the figure. Don't break the figure. Yeah, just bring them down for now. Get them out of the way. And then pull the arms up like so. Pull these, untab these side oblique pieces. That's what we're going to call them anyway. That may not be the real name, but that's what we're going to call them. All right. And then. Lift up this back portion of the nose cone. All right. And let me bring the camera up again. There we go. Sorry, my last tripod wasn't working really well, so I had to try something new. Set this down for 1 second. So lift this up to a respectable height. There, it feels respected. Okay. And back to this. All right. We lifted the nose cone up. All right. And now we're going to push on the bottom until Starscream's whole chest, abdomen section comes up with it. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and fold these. Well, hold on. Yeah, we can do that. All right. So we are going to take the top portion here, pull that out. Pull this out. If we can get it out. It doesn't want to come out. Oh, that's right. This whole thing lifts up. My bad. Been a while since I transformed him. All right, bring all this down. And what we're going to do is we're going to push this piece in and set this on top. Just like that. Okay, now with Starscream's face and head, we're going to pull this piece up right here. Okay, get where you can see that. Pull this piece up right here. And then his head, where these little tabs are right here, are these slots inside of his ears. There's 2 tabs in this cockpit area right here. And those are going to push into there. Okay, so those little tabs on his ears are spring loaded and they're going to push in. So just like that. So now his head is in. Bring this piece out. It's on a double hinge and up. That's one reason I got this, guys, because the transformation is just really, really cool. And then bring this whole portion right back down. Okay, and then tab that in on either side. Okay, bring all that in. Ta-da! All right. And then this piece here, we're going to pull it out. We're going to rotate it like so. And then we're going to take the entire canopy, the fuselage as they call it, pull that down on that gray tube looking piece there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this entire piece, if we can get everything out of the way, like so. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I see what I'm doing here. Okay. And when you do this, you want to make sure that all this in the front is lined up, because it's not going to work very well if you don't. Because when you start tabbing stuff back in, it's all going to be crooked, and you don't want crooked. Starscream's crooked enough without having his form crooked too. Alright, so we're going to pull all this back up. Make sure this this thing back here is open. And this is what really reminds me of the G1 stuff. Because anybody who had the G1 toy, you had to push all this stuff through. It was really cool. You know, it wasn't cool, but it was cool for its time, you know. Nobody else was doing that stuff. Alright, so. And don't even say mask or GoBots or any of that stuff. Alright. And I had those too. Every kid did it around that time, but it just was not as cool as Transformers. Voltron, as much as I love Voltron, still was not as cool as Transformers. Alright, so now you're going to take this piece and you're going to fold it back, and we're going to clip it in, and that completes the fuselage. Alright, so come back down here on his chest. Okay, we had these pieces. We folded them up like this, like so. Now, we're going to take this part, fold it out, and a lot of people got confused on this. I got confused on this. And then fold it down. Take this, and this is the only piece you're folding, is the one on the end. And fold it down. Now, we're going to pop these back open. Pop, pop. And you're going to bring these in like so. You're going to bring it in like so. And it's going to form an arrow shape, okay? Do not get this confused with something pointing upward. That's what it shows in the freaking instructions, and it looks just like an arrow. It does. It looks like it's pointing at something, and you're just staring at it going, what is it pointing at? I did the same thing, so did many others. Okay, so fold this in. Fold this in. And let's see where we're at here. Bring the arm down. The arm is on a slider. Slide it down. And we are going to, if I can get this to work right. Okay, there we go. Get that hip skirt out of the way. That's what I was talking about. Fold the arm in, just like that. Fold the arm in, bring it down, rotate it in just like that. And we're getting there. Okay, now. Okay, let me see what we're doing. Alright. So now we're going to rotate this part that we rotated earlier back down without screwing everything up, because now we have the arms in the way and the hip skirt in the way. This is the only part I don't like about the transformation. If somebody knows an easier way to do this, please message me. Please leave it in the comments below. Alright. Because I hate this part. And it never looks quite right to me. And I don't know why. Alright, fold the legs in. Wait. We don't want to break that. We don't want to break it. I don't think we're down all the way. So, let's get it down all the way. Alright, now we're down all the way. And my stupid freaking skirt still in the way. And it does fold up. I forgot about that. It does move up. Okay. So, bring the legs back together again. Reunited. Okay. That's not copyright infringement for saying one word out of a song, is it? Okay. If that's the case, I think Imgo's pretty screwed. Okay. And then you got to line up. There's tabs on the side of this hip skirt, and there's hole slots on the arms. You want to bring those together and mesh them together like so. And here's another fun part. So let's get the camera down here where we can see. Okay, now, whew. Why does it get hot doing reviews? That's a good question. Somebody needs to find out. All right, pull these pieces back. Yonk, yonk. And then the wings are kind of fun too. And that's sarcasm, really bad sarcasm. Okay, underneath the wing, you'll see this piece. You're going to rotate this out like so. And do the same thing on the other side. Rotate her out like so. Okay, and when you bring this wing down, like I said, this isn't really fun at all. You want to make sure everything is straight. There's a double hinge right here where my thumb is. You're going to make sure that is folded flat before you even attempt this, because that's what a lot of people are having problems with. I had problems with it. Don't have problems with it. I don't want you to have problems with it. Okay, this arm is not going all the way. Alright. Oh, I forgot. That's why. Okay, this wing's on a slider as well. So you want to... but it doesn't want to slide. There it goes. See how it's moved now? Okay, so you want to bring this down. Alright, we're going to do this as good as we can. I want to do it gooder, but we might not be able to. Stop rolling. Alright, so we're going to get everything lined up. Oh, I forgot. I'm always forgetting stuff. Why do you people let me forget stuff? Alright, bring this, rotate that fuselage piece, part of the wing, back out. And then, don't do what I'm doing, apparently. Take the butt flap, and there's a tab on the back of it and a slot underneath it. You want to put those together. And I'm having trouble. Why am I having trouble? Because nothing wants to work right. Did I already get in there? Oh, I already have it tabbed in. Duh! Okay, stop. You know, you can't tab something and it's already tabbed. All right, now you got several tabs on this wing that have to go in, and it's a pain in the butt because you have a slot on this. Come on, focus. Focus, focus. Okay, you have a slot on the arm. You have a tab right here. You have a slot right there, and then you have a slot right there. No, it's going to be easy, right? No, it's not. Okay, now, so fold this down. And what I like to do, well, I don't like to do it, but is kind of, well, I'm pushing all this in, and they're going to freaking flap on the stupid wing. Oh, I forgot to tell you about those. These are supposed to come out in jet mode, right? Oops. So, it didn't break. It just untapped it. It does that. It likes to explore from time to time. Let me get this back on real quick. Okay. There we go. Okay, so yeah, pull those down. And what you're going to do is when you're pushing toward his body and downward. Does that make sense? Why isn't this going back? Oh, because that's not back. Okay, try and do this where you can see it. Okay, so you want to push down, push toward his body, kind of get that in that slot. And it may take some force. It may actually take a lot of force, but we're going to try. All right, let me do this off camera. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. That was rough getting those things on. Here's the thing. It does not have rolling wheels as much as I would have liked it to. It's not a deal breaker. It's one of those things, you know, they didn't do it. So it's all right, but it just would have been nicer to have it. Also, you do get some little missiles. And what you do is you take the null ray, pop out the end of it, and you put the missile end in, and then you just attach it underneath the wing just like you would the null ray. So, and we're going to do a quick comparison with Zeta's air raid. This is pretty much the only other jet guy I have, but they scale up really nice. They're both the same kind of jet, and they're both pretty much the exact same width, exact same height or length, so they scale really good together. So this is X, and if you guys really want this figure, I advise you to go grab him. He's a really good figure. So if you want this or anything else you've seen, if you even want these backdrops, go to Show Z. There's a link in the description to their Facebook and their website. So until next time, I see you guys. Love, peace, and chicken grease. I'm tired of your schemes and lies, Starscream. I'm gonna... Well, let's hear it, Prime. How I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Actually, if Bumblebee were as treacherous as that one, I would have choked him out a millennia ago.